Kayleigh McEnany with a statement. We can parse that out. I can understand why the press was yelling for questions, because usually when the White House press secretary goes to the White House press briefing room, it is to give questions. One thing she did say that we had not heard really directly from the White House is that she said the people that are working here at the White House are working on a peaceful transition of power. And Jesse, let me turn it back over to you. I don't know if you want to pick up where you were left off, but I noticed that in addition to condemning the violence, that was really the first time we've heard that.
I think everybody now knows that this is basically the end of the line for the election challenge. They've pursued every single possible legal, constitutional avenue to address that. And for a lot of people, I think it's a sigh of relief. Because me personally, it was a huge long shot to go in and have Mike Pence throw out these electors. Everybody knew that that was not going to happen. I just want to read Juan something that someone said just a few years ago. People must have confidence that every vote legally cast will be legally counted and accurately counted. The constantly shifting vote tallies and malfunctioning electronic machines, which may not have paper receipts, have led to additional loss of confidence by the public. That was not Donald Trump or any Republican. That was Nancy Pelosi in 2005 when she herself lodged a challenge to the electors after George W. Bush was reelected. So I agree with Nancy. Let's restore confidence in the election. And Greg just touched on it. You need voter ID, you need transparency, you need signature verification, you need to clean up these old voter rolls, and you got to get rid of these drop boxes and ballot harvesting. And that's fine. Once you do that and you start electing Republican judges and Republican secretaries of state, because they're the ones calling balls and strikes in these challenges, then maybe people can have a peace of mind. Going forward, I like the fact that she just said that we can move on with a peaceful transition of power. There's razor-thin margins in the Senate and in the House. There's going to be compromise. McConnell and Biden are going to have to compromise. And hopefully we can all get to work in restoring confidence in our institutions, because that confidence has been lost.
Jesse, let me respond to you on this. One,
go ahead.
Well, one, I just wanted to say, where's the president? I mean, Kayleigh McEnany did a fine job, but where's the president? We need to hear from the president to take this to heart. This is a serious moment, not only in terms of political history. This is a serious moment in terms of our national history. But to respond to Jesse, there's no argument here. I believe that the governor of Georgia is a Republican. The Secretary of State, the man in charge of election security, is a Republican. And they have all said there was no fraud or corruption.
Juan. That's not Pennsylvania.
Well, I can go across the country. There were more than 60 court cases, 90 judges, 90 judges, including many judges appointed by President Trump, and there was no case in which they found sufficient evidence of fraud or corruption to overturn this election
in a state like Arizona. Okay? Listen, we had the Warren Commission.
When
we had the
talk
9/11
about
Commission.
confidence, hang on, Jesse, you had your chance.
You
had your chance to speak. Let me respond.
Yesterday,
Juan.
Oh, go right ahead. Take it away.
After 2016, after you planted that hoax about collusion, that Hillary hoax, and you manufactured evidence.
You know what? This is
your
nuts.
team did that.
You tried the United States intelligence community that said Russia interfered
to get to the bottom of that. Hold on.
So
we waited 3 years to get to the bottom of that.
Let's talk about what's on the table instead of distracting from the issue of the day.
Just dismiss the collusion thing after 3 months.
From a reality.
You think you would have been okay with that? You wouldn't.
Let me just say to you, Jesse,
have been okay with that.
What we have here is a case where people were lied to
is to be
and
treated
told
the same
that somehow this
way you were treated
election was
when you
not
had
legitimate.
doubts about the last election.
Jesse,
let me just make a couple of comments.
To not acknowledge that people were lied to and told that they could overturn an election, and they couldn't. And they resorted to violence.
You're wrong, and you didn't listen to a thing I just said. But I love you.